What's going on to you Pisces out here? So for you, you have the Four Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and then you Pisces have the Unalive card. Can't say the D word. Some people around you that you had stopped talking to thought that they could get you Pisces to be dependent on them, and they're using money in order to do it. So they're being quite flashy. They are trying to get you to fall for the antics that they're doing by agreeing to have them take care of you. That way they could pull the rug, and then they could go, no, I run this. They could start making all types of wild demands from you because they run this. They're financially paying for everything. And the life card is that you saw right through this, and you Aquarius wasn't down for this. You Pisces, I just did Aquarius, but you Pisces aren't down for this. You saw that coming, and you Pisces understand that money can't buy love. When a person is trying to buy love, that's a problem. That's a serious problem, because it means that this person is being nice, and basically they're loaning you the money. This is a loan. They're trying to get you to get caught up in the accepting money so that now they can start making you into the type of person that they want you to be. Once you are that type of person that they want you Pisces to be, now it's a matter of, now they can tell you what to do. They made you, right? So now they could tear you down if they want to. And they'd be right on one level, on a level, because they bought everything. They paid for everything, right? They are giving you everything. They are financially supporting you, right? Hand and foot, right? And this is another reason too, right? Why it is I say that, you really want to go the 50-50 route, because I'm real curious to find out what non-50-50 looks like, because I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like, regardless of if it's traditional or if it is the two of you at each other's necks, it's two halves of the same coin. Excuse me, because what I mean, just a little bit irritated, because what I mean by that is it just looks to me like it's two halves of the same coin. And what I mean when I say it looks like it's two halves of the same coin, I'm talking about it from a perspective of, if a person is trying to get you to do everything, or the majority of things, they're using you. This is a parasitic relationship, right? Because when you start asking them questions about what they're doing, they're going to lie and say that, oh, they're doing so much, when they're not actually doing a lot. And then there's the traditionalism, which is the non-50-50, right? So one and the same. And then on the other hand, right, you have the dating pool that we have today, which is, it's just making things more combative, right? More with friction. Two halves of the same whole. It's both usury. One side is getting played, the other side is getting all of the resources flowing up, instead of it flowing down from the divine into their hands as a relationship. Both of them, they get spiritual payment, right? It's now being flown up towards one person, and the person who's getting all the gifts and everything is now put into the position of the divine source, while the other person is pedestalizing them to that level. So you Pisces saw what it is, and you ain't down for that, and you broke out. You decided to leave them alone. The Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, you Pisces understand that you can get a better deal somewhere else. And what I mean by that is, you Pisces understand, like, what's the point of staying here in a messed up situation like this in the first place, when you Pisces can literally go off, talk to somebody else, And they could, you know what I mean, at the very minimum, it's someone brand new, let alone if the person was to actually let you know, like, yeah, they into 50-50. They don't want anybody to have to do the majority of the work. That's lame. That's whack. Like, the person wants both parties involved to feel like they're getting a fair shake, to get an equal deal out of it. And they are, right? Regardless of how it manifests, because these dating coaches and these podcasts will have you thinking that what they mean when they say equal, they're talking about everybody in the relationship. The two people in the relationship have to be doing the exact same thing. And it's like, nope. That's not what I'm referring to. What I'm referring to is equal, but at the same time, different. And what I mean by that is how relationships get together. One is the wife, one is the husband. Equal, but they have different purposes. But they are both doing what they must do. Equal, but they have different purposes, right? Different functions. But one function is not any less than the other function. It's like if someone came to you and said, hey, listen, we're going to have to amputate your leg or your arm. Which one would you want to have amputated? You would tell both of them, neither. I need both of them. Neither of them takes more importance, generally speaking, over the other. It's just a matter of you need both. You need the entire pyramid to make it a pyramid. You understand what I'm saying? So you, Pisces, understand the importance of a well-working relationship, and that there's no point in trying to stay with someone or even get through to somebody who has this parasitic mentality where, yeah, they're going to give you the finances at first, but the finances is to lure you into a much more diabolical plan, right? So the Chariot now here represents, while at the same time, they're trying to make it seem like they're doing something so good for you that you just don't comprehend that you, Pisces, was doing something, that you, Pisces, aren't actually treating yourself by allowing them to do what they want to do for you. That's the lie in it. So the Fool and the Three of Swords now is, that's not what happened. What happened is you, Pisces, saw straight through their facade, and you know what type of time it is. You, Pisces, are not dumb. You're not dumb. You don't lack perception. You know what type of time it is. You saw straight through it. And the Three of Swords is, you know what kind of angle they was coming from. They was gonna give you, they were gonna give you the money up first so that they could have leverage over you later on down the road. Because now it's, if you want this type of lifestyle to keep up, because they treating you so well, you're going to have to do what they want you to do. And at first, it's going to start off real small, and it's going to start real good. Like, the things that they're asking for doesn't seem to be much, but then they're going to get more extreme as time go on. And the next thing you know, what's going to stop you from leaving them in the first place is the lifestyle. Money should not allow somebody to stop them from truly leaving a relationship. This is why it is that your soul, this is why you have to not be bought. This is why you need to have integrity. This is why you need to have values and a value system to govern said values to where they fall in line and they make sense. Is because when you have integrity, people cannot go ahead. I say the word integrity so fast, but when you have integrity, people can't come to you and play you, right? Like, there was a time myself where I was dating somebody and they had tried to go ahead and do the very same thing for me, where they'll buy me a car, they'll buy me a house, whatever, right? Like, they was willing to do that type of stuff, but I had to tell them no, because they wanted to make me in their image. And come on now, I wasn't gonna go for that. I said no. I was like, I gotta say no. And I was like, and the fact that you won't deal with me from the perspective of, I'm choosing to be with you. You won't deal with me from the perspective of I'm choosing to be with you. Like, you ain't got to get me caught up in any kind of situation. I'm choosing to be with you, right? They wasn't going for that. But the relationship ended at that point. The Two of Swords and the High Priestess represents, though, that they allow their money to really play with their head. They allowed their money to get them caught up into thinking that everybody can be bought. And this is why it is that they're dealing with the quality of their life right now. Because, yeah, they got the money. They got the money. Some of these people that you Pisces may have been interacting with, they have the money. They're sitting very well. They're comfortable. Even in an economy like this, they're sitting well. They're taken care of. They're taking care of themselves quite well. But even when they're taking care of themselves quite well and all of that, they allow the money into thinking that they done got caught up. They done got corrupt in their own financial prosperity, right? Because the High Priestess can represent, the High Priestess can also represent corruption. The High Priestess could represent romance, yeah, and they like you. But the High Priestess can also represent stalking. It could also represent a person who is financially doing well, moving up a social economic ladder in the world, right? And things are becoming much more materialistically prosperous for them. But this is where their spiritual knowledge is supposed, their wisdom is supposed to come into play, because they're not supposed to allow the material gain mess with their connection to the Most High, right? So they started to lose this type of instinct, this spiritual connection, and they still have it. But the problem, though, is, again, they're thinking that money will buy everybody, and that's what it is that they thought. They thought that money would buy you, and it didn't. So let's clarify. Let's clarify the Fool card now. King of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Live card, Knight of Swords, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. So the King of Swords and the Hanged Man represents, you're too smart for this. You saw this coming. You knew that once immediately this person tried to buy you, you wasn't going for that, and you shouldn't. Because, again, it's so ironic how it is that at the top of the year, from January all the way up to now, this is about you Pisces' own spiritual connection, and that how you Pisces are becoming much more connected to that other world, right? That people don't see, that people take for granted, that controls all aspects of their life. While at the same time, ironically, you become more spiritual, and then now someone is very attracted to you. They used to be spiritual, and they are now a representation of, this is a person who got too caught up with the money. Like, yeah, money is a good thing, and you're supposed to use money to your advantage. But the problem that they're missing is, or I should say the cure that they are missing to this problem, to this mathematical equation, right, is the fact that they forgot the spirituality. And that spirituality comes first, no exception. Spirituality comes first. Their character comes first. They've allowed their financial metrics to turn them into a different character now. And that's where the problem is. Because the Hanged Man represents how you got to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you stopped running from your problems. They have to stop running from their problems. And that they're trying to control other people with means of money. And sure, other people can be bought, but you Pisces can't be. And that's the thing. They should have just came to you on some trying to really get to know you for love. Love pays the bills. And then you have the unalive card and the Knight of Swords. So it ruined whatever kind of chance they had. It was ruined because of the fact that they thought too quick in this scenario, and now you Pisces are done. The Three of Pentacles, and they can't control you, right? And that's one of the most frustrating parts for them, is the fact that they can't control you. The Three of Pentacles right here represents, and which you already have, you Pisces are going off to talk to other people. Like, the relationship is finished. And now and like I said, they're there thinking about how they were boneheaded to try this type of nonsense on you instead of just coming to you like that, because they think that people can't be in love sincerely. There has to be a form of transactionalism for it to exist, for a relationship to exist. You Pisces prove them wrong. So that's it. That's all I have for you for today. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 100K subscribers. Listen, I'm at 15,000 and change. So good. Thank you so much. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And there's a link in the comment section below. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where you can click on it, and it'll take you, it'll have options. It'll take you to my merch store, Amazon store, or you'll have for my website. Come and get a reading, come and get my merch, get the books that are on Amazon. Trust me. Peace.